September is going to be a crazy month for smartphone launches. We are less than a week away from the new iPhones, but apart from that, we also have a whole bunch of new Android releases coming up. One of them is the new Vivo V11 Pro. So let's unbox it and see what we get inside. Okay, so this is the box of the V11 Pro, and right up front we have a clear view of what the phone looks like. There's also a very prominent writing of an in-display fingerprint sensor, and this is, we first saw the in-display fingerprint sensor in the X21, and now the V series also gets it. It's a pretty simple box. Around the back we have a couple of more highlight features like a dual pixel camera and 6 GB of RAM. And also this phone is made in India, which is made very clear with the sticker over here. So let's quickly unbox this and see what comes with the V11 Pro. Okay, so first up we have this little sleeve which has a silicone case, transparent silicone case for the phone. You also get the SIM eject tool, and along with that we have a warranty card and yeah, basically a quick start guide. Next up is finally the phone itself. We have some stickers with barcodes over here. Keep that aside. This is the phone. It's wrapped in a plastic sheet. Just pop that open and take a quick look at this. Okay, so this is the V11 Pro, and this is the Starry Night color option, and it's also available in something called Dazzling Gold. So as you can see, it's like a dual tone finish with sort of a gradient. It seems to be quite popular these days, gradient finish. So let's take a look at what else we get in the box. Further on we have a headset, a 3.5mm stereo headset. There's also a charging cable, which is a micro USB cable. And last but not the least, we have the travel adapter, which does support what Vivo calls dual engine fast charging. This is a 9-volt 2-ampere charger. Okay, so now that we have the box contents out of the way, let's quickly take a closer look at the V11 Pro. First off, right off the bat, it is a pretty striking looking phone. It looks really neat. It does attract a lot of fingerprints, as you can probably tell from the video, but it is pretty neat. There's this nice little tapering edges on the sides, glossy finish all around, and it's fairly comfortable to hold in your hand, although the taller display does make it difficult to reach the top, but that's okay. So let's boot this up and we will take a closer look at all the different aspects of the phone. So on the sides we have both the buttons here. There's a volume rocker and you have a power button. Up on the top we just have, I think, a single microphone. Down at the bottom there is a 3.5mm audio socket. The micro USB port, which is a bit disappointing as we would have liked a Type-C port, and we have the speaker grill over here. Quick look at the back, we just have the Vivo logo, the dual rear camera setup, single LED flash, and that's pretty much it. So upon booting up the phone, as you can see, there are very slim bezels all around. In fact, we just have a really tiny notch, similar to the Oppo F9 Pro that was also recently announced. So let's quickly go through this setup over here. Okay, so now that we've completed the setup process, we can finally take a look at the phone's interface. So, going through some of the specifications, the V11 Pro has a 6.4-inch display, so this is a pretty big display in the front, and what Vivo calls a Halo Full View display. And that's probably because of the really tiny notch and very thin bezels all around. It has a Full HD Plus resolution, so the pictures and text are decently sharp. There isn't any noticeable jaggedness at the moment. Other specifications include a Qualcomm Snapdragon 660 octa-core SoC. This phone has 6 GB of RAM and there's 64 GB of storage, and you can expand it up to 256 GB. Let's quickly go to the OS version and take a look at what we have. So this phone runs on FunTouch OS 4.5, and as you can see, it is based on Android 8.1 Oreo. So just like all the previous BCDs, the front camera does play an important role, and this one once again has a 25 megapixel sensor in the front, as you can see. And at the back we have two cameras. So the primary one is a 12 megapixel sensor, and there's a secondary 5 megapixel sensor for depth sensing. So this phone does have an in-display fingerprint sensor, which should be around here somewhere. And last but not least, the V11 Pro does have a 3400 mAh inbuilt non-removable battery.
So that's it for a quick unboxing and first look at the brand new Vivo V11 Pro. Thanks for watching, and for all things tech, log on to Gadgets360.com.